Robbie, can I just get your assessment of today's game?
Yeah, not good enough. Not good enough in that second period. First half, I thought we played well. Obviously got the goal, went up, missed a couple more chances. It took a fantastic strike for them to get onto level terms at half time, which I didn't think they deserved. But second half, we stopped doing what you have to do in every football match to get a result, and that's the basics of the game. And it's not something that we haven't seen before, unfortunately. You know, when we seem to be good, we seem to be very good, and when we're bad, we're very poor versions of ourselves. So let's be right, and let's be absolutely crystal clear. That second half, it could be more goals to Leyton Orient. You know, to put the ball in your box. They pressurise you at every opportunity. They managed the game pretty well, although I think the referee could have got hold of the time wasting a little bit earlier. It seemed to start very, very early, and they break up the momentum of the game. But you know, some harsh words being said in the changing room, and the players know exactly what I feel about that game.
What do you put that contrast from the first half to the second half down to?
Well, you're never going to have it all your own way, especially away from home against a team fighting for their lives, which we now are. And you know, you're asking players to stand up and be counted and show the people call it the ugly side of the game. It's an essential side of the game, and we probably didn't do that well enough today. And like I say, we had a similar fate at Sutton, although I think at Sutton it was a general for the whole 90 minutes. I thought first half we were very good. We dominated the game, and like you say, all for a fantastic goal from 20-25 yards. We go in deserved leaders. So you know, it was always going to be a different day second half, but we just, I don't know, it's a mentality thing. It's like I say, you're never going to have 90 minutes your own way away from home, but we need to be better in those situations.
You mentioned that first half performance, and but for that wonder goal, you probably would have taken a deserved lead. Is that what you want to see from your team going forward now? That first half.
That was more what I think we are, but I also think at times we are what we saw second half as well, and we've got to try and eradicate that and make sure that we become more stubborn and horrible to play against as well, because you know, that's the division, that's the league that we play in. It's not going to be pretty all the time, but like I say, I think contrast of halves were massive. Credit to Orient, they came out in the second half and put us under pressure, but the momentum of the game swung on a couple of goals. The one just before half time gives them a lift, and the one just after half time obviously gives them, you know, something to build on, I guess.
How do we go about picking ourselves up now ahead of Tuesday night?
Have to, Greg. There's no point feeling sorry for ourselves. Players know exactly what I feel in there. You know, we've been changing a couple of personnel here and there and try to keep it as fresh as we can, but maybe we do need to go back to a bit more of a basics team and make sure we pick up some positive results. Certainly at home, we've got loads of games to play at home and under quite quick. But the main thing is we stick together, focus on Tuesday night and get the best out of that game.